The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey there, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has taken the Bucks to another level. He says Bud, Giannis, Chris, they love guys that go downhill and get to the basket, and that works out with my abilities. So it's a great fit. He just being aggressive helps out the team. And Kevin, they love the ball in his hands.
He makes good things happen. Always has. He's been a terrific fit. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And for the Bucks, sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Holiday in at the point. And it's the Pistons to start out. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday is running. That's good from Allen on the assist by Holiday.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Passes it to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Ivy, no good. Against Holiday. The shot off that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Over Giannis. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
some good action already in the one. A fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. You've got Hayes. Bagley is out there with Weissman. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Livers in at the 3 spot. Yep, that one goes in there. Portis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bucks.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Kicks to Burks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
first personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the end.
The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And some changes here for the Bucks. Crowder, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Matthews comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dragic in for Carter. That one misses. Here's Weissman. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And Matthews kicks to Ingles. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's covering for each other. How important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, David, we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team we want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
They need to play with better energy on D. Some of these guys were going to sleep out there. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave up way too many open looks. I'm sure they're here in the locker room. Maybe they'll come out angry.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Back to Cunningham. Over Holiday. Cunningham's shot is off.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Inside. Holiday looking over the floor. Lopez kicks to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. No good on the shot. Bogdanovich against Middleton. The pass to Ivy. Cunningham inside. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
You can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. Had the space there, but it's offline. And an intentional foul right there. The Bucks making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Rivers is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Now they decide to foul intentionally.
Isaiah Rivers. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 6. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
With your 4-on-4 crew dancing. Get loud once again for us.
Wiseman finds Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Ivy. Misses the 3. And so they foul intentionally.
Leon Bogdanovich. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Drew Holiday.
Shooting
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
Man, I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-on-4 crew.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
It's money from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
At the line for the Bucks, Javon Carter. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for Milwaukee, Javon Carter. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And so the Bucks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked